Good afternoon, folks. Mike Wells, Your World Explorer. Today we're going to cut some pen blanks out of some really incredible wood. Now I've been letting this specific log sit here and dry for a good time now. It's actually fully spalted. It's been sitting not here but in someone else's yard under the she oak canopy for about 8 years, and it's been sitting here for about 3 months. So this is the first time it's actually had a real solid opportunity to dry out even a little bit. So what we're going to do is process it today and figure out what beauty is on the inside. Okay, I've got my safety glasses, tape measure, and my earplug for my one good ear. I also have my pencil. All right, now we've got this large piece of wood. So I'm going to cut this down to a little bit smaller, a little bit more usable piece. And then also, this saw, it has no safety guard on it. So what I'm doing is very risky here. I would definitely recommend you get a saw with a safety guard on it. And now we're going to reveal. Boom. Look at all that spalting. That looks pretty good on the inside, folks. That does not look bad at all. So super excited. Some of this here that has less spalting, still very desirable. More spalting, soft as heck over here probably. It feels a little soft. This is a little bit bug eaten, or say fungal eaten, if you will. Not bad. All right, second reveal. Boom. What do we got here? Oh, looks like we nicked a living grub. I don't like to see those grubs at all. There's the other side. Boom. Now if you look here, it has a very solid core. That's the interesting thing about this she oak, is the core will be like a deep red color. So it's very interesting, very prized, highly prized wood compared to this. But this is still really good wood to use, simply because it has some tremendous spalting. Okay, what do we have here? Boom! Yeah, a little bit more of those big holes from the grubs. Not something I want to see. Oh, look. There's a living creature in there. Let's pull him out. What is that? This is what I'm talking about. This is the, ooh. Huh. It's like a beetle or something. Definitely missing its head, but yeah, it's a giant ugly beetle that bores in there and like tears that wood up. Starts off as a grub, disgusting grub, and ends up as a wood chomping beetle. See the, let's look at the grub hole. Oh yeah, that's disgusting. See, there's the grubber. Look at them pinchers. Ugh. Man, rough. Anyhow, this wood looks pretty decent as well. Same thing on this side. Let's get a good view. Not bad. We're gonna have some good zones to work with there. And I got one more cut to make. Alrighty, folks, let's do this. Oh, we got ants. Okay, so I'm gonna have to spray this wood with some insect killer for sure. But not bad, not bad. This end of the wood seems to have a lot more grub activity. Just kind of loose chunks right here, falling apart a little bit. But we're gonna process it nonetheless. This looks pretty decent. It's got a lot of spalting. Yeah, so now we'll just process this down. Oh, look, see, that fell right out of there. So it's heavily torn up by fungus and bugs. So we'll process this down. I'll show you that in a second. All right, so this is my jig. This is measured at 2 inches and then 2.5 inches. This is going to help us to be able to create really good blanks out of this wood. So right here, we'll start with this. I want to see if I could get a couple blanks out of this segment right here. Let's see what we got. Well, unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, this is just way too soft. All right, so here's a piece. The end there was obviously way too soft. This might even be, I don't know, some spots in there. But I want to pull this off, see if we can get any blanks out of this. If we can, that'll be good. But it seems this wood is just way too soft. Yeah, I mean, when it falls apart that easily, it's just too soft. Yeah, there's no way. So this, I mean, this is holding together as I put stress on it, but this this interior part, not so much. Could I get a blank out of this? I don't know. Maybe. Let's try and chop this up a little bit. Got my jig on for a little bit of safety, and let's go ahead and face this off. What's that looking like? Not bad. I want to go 2.5, so here we are. Am I going to be able to pull this off? We'll find out. I mean, that Spalted looks pretty good though. This is what we're after. That's incredible. I don't care who you are, that's amazing. There we go again. So far, we're getting kind of lucky. And there's the third face. Very interesting. Face number 4. I think we pulled it off. But it's going to need some serious treatment because this thing has some soft spots. Why would I even want to take a risk on this when I got so much other good wood that I know is good and solid and hard? Man, I don't know. I like a challenge. Now this was a parallel cut, okay? You got that parallel spalting running with the wood grain. Now we're going to go against, and we're going to go perpendicular. See if we can get a perp cut. Okay? Right here. Give myself some play. Oh, man. Talk about what I'm after. All right, this is what we've got. Very nice. And our ends, they're going to need a little bit of stabilizing, but hey, we know how to do this, so let's do it. I'm going to get another perpendicular cut here. All right, and I'm going to do probably one more parallel cut. This, I mean, it's beautiful, folks. This is the white wood of the she oak. Beautiful. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work out. I don't think it's thick enough. Let's see. We got a perpendicular cut. We got a perp. Yeah, we got a perp in there. Plenty of opportunity. Not going to be able to get a parallel cut out of this anymore. This one's just too cracked up, too beat. I mean, I could heal that, but I'm not going to mess with that. That's going to be manageable. It's going to be interesting to try to get my drill bit through there and pilot this to make it work. Maybe I'll try to work a bigger face just slightly. Look at all that spalting. Beautiful. And this one is, no, can't do it. All right, so we've got more of this guy to work with. Boom. Let's see what we can get. Boom. Really nice. Fancy stuff. The grain is amazing. Same thing over here. This is looking pretty decent. So I'm going to take this one and process it down a bit. We'll see what we can get. Okay, so here we are. It's coming to shape. I think I'm going to try to include this core for sure, and maybe do some blanks that are perpendicular. Just made that cut. This is what it looks like. That's a perpendicular cut. Interesting. Other side. This is what the other side looks like. Not bad, eh? Next cut. Ants are starting to crawl out. See how that core is? Very interesting. Other side. Excuse me. And the next cut has been produced. Not terribly fancy, but pretty cool. Beautiful stuff. Okay, so two of those blanks ended up shattering in my hand. It came apart, it crumbled, but this is one. I'm going to have to seal some of these cracks because, well, can't drill holes and turn this when it's not reinforced. I'm also probably going to stabilize this. Here's the other blank that survived the saw. Not bad, eh? It's got some spalting, but mostly this red core wood is what I'm after on these specific blanks. Alright, now we still have this big dog to chomp through, and let me do that and then I'll show you what we get out of it. Wow, folks, this wood is very satisfying to look at. Look at all the colors, all the features. It's slight figuring, but mostly it's the colors and the tremendous details within. I can't say that I'm disappointed with this at all. I'm very shocked, actually. Just a lot going on in there. Look at this one, this side. Wow, just so many colors. This wood is, in some spots, it's really hard. Look at that. Look at the spalting, the colors. Oh yeah, this side got kind of pummeled with that worm. But still, the colors. Look at that. There's your core colors. Just look at the details. So much going on in here. I mean, look at this. This is something that intrigues me. It's like zebra stripes. I mean, how often do you see that in wood? I don't see it very often. This is only my second time seeing this. But it's been in wood that's been exposed to spalting for quite a decent amount of time. Look, there's more of it right there. Look at that. That is intense. I'm going to have to try to capture that because that, in my opinion, is rare and is very desirable. Look at this side. So many colors. Here's another good one. Now, I've been cutting, obviously, parallel to the wood grain, but you know what? That's going to be working out in our favor. But I can still produce blanks out of some of these with, you know, perpendicular cuts, because if you look perpendicular, you'll see some of that spalting. But really, I want to go after perpendicular cuts if the spalting is really tight. So I haven't seen a whole lot of tight spalting in this particular piece. So let me process these down and then I'll show you what we have. Now this is what I'm talking about when I say tight. I went ahead and salvaged one of those pieces with the tight spalting that had a pretty significant fissure in it that was going to cause this thing to split. So this is the tight spalting that I'm talking about that I want for my perpendicular cuts. All right, now you see we have a blank that is very ready to use. There's only one thing about this blank that I don't like, and that is that it could still come apart in some spots. So I'm probably going to end up stabilizing this. But beautiful. Tight spalting, good to go. All right, folks, here we are. Got some nice pieces here with us. We're gonna get some nice pens out of these. Look at that striping right there. Pretty decent. Lots of spalting. Look at this one. Pretty cool, huh? Look at the colors in that wood. This one's a good example of pretty decent coloring. Look at those stripes. Crazy. This one here, lots of stripes. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Definitely helps the channel grow. And stay tuned because I'm going to provide you with more videos on lots of different pen blanks that we have coming in the future. Have a great day.